Transportation is the movement of goods from one place to another with the various means by which such movement is accomplished. Modes of transport include road, rail, and sea. In this way, bulk goods are transported at high speed in comfort and safety. CleverlyWork Transpro application provides you with the solution to handle all your transporting activities including road transport, rail transport, and sea transport. In road transport, goods are transported via road by truck or multi-vehicles. Full truck booking is one of the options for road transport. Full truck transport is transporting goods from one place to another place by road. Rail transport is a means of transport that transfers goods on wheeled vehicles running on rails, which are incorporated into tracks. A cargo ship or freighter is a merchant ship that carries cargo, goods, and materials from one port to another. Let's have a look at Transpro application. In the dashboard designer, you can add different widgets to perform functions. For example, widgets can calculate key performance indicators, filter dashboard results, fetch desired data from the database, and show record-level details in tables. 4 widgets can be seen in Transpro reports for different types of counts. Reports give the user a graphical snapshot of a company's operations. Dashboard reporting gives everyone in an organization, regardless of technological expertise, the ability to analyze data in real time via intuitive dashboards. Here in the Transpro report, you can see all the information like LR number, vehicle number, consignor name, consignee name, nature of goods, and from station. Also, you can show many different types of reports here. Charts enable you to visually compare multiple sets of data. Charts can help people better understand and remember information. It visually helps data analysis and arrives at inference which can lead to decision making. We have shown through the report of bar charts, pie charts in Transpro. You can also display reports using different types of charts. You will see 19 forms in the CleverlyWork Transpro application. It has 4 process forms, namely full track booking, LR addition, lorry hire contract, and lorry hires contract with LR. Also, the database forms are branch registration, company registration, consignee register, consignor register, driver register, and vehicle register. Route master has 3 forms: FTL route master, port list, and station list. Also in category, there are 4 forms: consignee category, consignor category, driver category, and vehicle category. After that, rail load booking and cargo shipping are also 2 important forms. Now let us see the process form. First is LR addition. LR addition form contains information on lorry owners. Now let's add an entry. First, add a date to the data block. Then enter the LR number. Then mention the WhatsApp number. After that, we will enter the invoice number. After that, enter the vehicle number. After that, select the payment mode option from the drop-down. Custom options are mentioned in the form for payment mode. If you want different options, you can add them here. Next, select consignor name from the drop-down. For consignor name, we have already created a consignor registration form in database. Then select consignee name from the drop-down. For consignee name, we have already created a consignee registration form in the database. Next, mention the nature of goods. Then add number of packages. Then enter from station and then mention to destination. Now in the next tab, you will see charges and the lorry owner's information option will appear. For this, the element divider was used while making the LR addition form. So here you see 2 tabs in the form. In the charges tab, you have to fill in the option weight, rate, gross weight, loading charges, and uploading charges. In the next tab, lorry owners, information, lorry owner name, owner address, and owner phone number is to be filled in. Now let's see the second form, lorry hire contract. The lorry hire contract form contains vehicle information, owner's information, and driver's information. Now let's add an entry. Select first party name from the drop-down. We have created a form called Company Register in the database for party name. Select Next Date. Select vehicle name from the drop-down. Here in the lorry hire form for vehicle name, the custom option is kept as bus, car, and truck. After that, select from the name of consignor drop-down. For consignor name, we have already created a consignor registration form in the database. Then add the address. Then select LR number and LR date. Mention the next vehicle number. Then add the nature of the goods. Here below you will see options like rate charges, vehicle information, insurance company, owner's information, and driver's information. For this, the element divider was used while making the lorry hire form. In the rate charges tab, we have to fill in the information on LR weight, rate, loading charges, uploading charges, diesel charges, and late delivery charges. Also in the vehicle information tab, the information of make, model, engine number, and chassis number has to be added. In the insurance company, all the information about insurance, like the name of the insurance company and insurance policy number, should be entered. Then in the owner's information tab, the information of lorry owner name, lorry owner address, and owner phone number has to be added. Also in the driver's information tab, you have to fill up all the information about the driver. Now let's see the register forms. The first register form is the branch register form, which contains the information of the branch such as branch code, branch name, branch address, contact number, and contact person. The next form is company register. It will contain all the information of the company like company name, owner name, company address, country, state, city, zip code, email, and phone number. Next is the consignee register form, which contains the information of the consignee. Next is the form consignor register, which contains the information of the consignor, like consignor name, consignor category, consignor address, consignor phone number, and so on. The next form is driver register. It contains all the information of the driver. It will have all the information like driver's name, driver's category, and driver address. The next form is the vehicle register, which contains information about the vehicle, such as vehicle name, vehicle category, vehicle registration number, vehicle owner name, owner address, owner phone number, and engagement status. The next form is full truck booking. It contains information about consignor consignee. Now let's add one entry to the full truck booking form. First, add the goods receipt number. Enter branch code. Then select goods receipt date. Then select payment term from the drop-down. In this, the options that you see in the drop-down have been saved in the custom option while creating the form. Next, add the delivery point. After that, select goods receipt time. After that, we will mention the packing material in packing. Then add material. Next, add the unit of material. Then mention the length and width of the material. Let's also mention height. Next, add the actual weight of the material. Then add rate and total. Then add the invoice, invoice date, and invoice value. Please note that this invoice has been prepared by consignor for consignee. Now we will fill up the consignor consignee details form. Add the first from city to it. Then add destination. Mention transport mode. Then select the estimated date of delivery. Next, enter the vehicle number. Then select the consignor name from the drop-down. For consignor name, we have already created a form called consignor register, and we have put those entries in the drop-down. Then enter the consignor address. Next, we will select consignee name. We have already created a form called Consignee Register for consignee name, and those entries will appear in the drop-down. Let's enter the next consignee's address. Now we will fill up the payment details. Let's mention freight first. Next, goods receipt charges will be mentioned. Next, road delivery, labor charges, cartage, and brokerage amount will be added. Next, mention packing and forwarding and other charges. After that, total amount will fill automatically. Then enter the GST, and gross total will fill automatically. Next, enter the invoice number and submit it. Now let's see the form for Route Master. We have created 3 forms for Route Master. The first form is FTL Route Master. In this, we have mentioned the route name and its rate. The second form is the station list, in which the information of station ID and station name is mentioned. The third form is the port list. It contains the information on the port name. After this, let's see the category. We have made 4 forms in category. First is consignee category. Consignee category ID and category name are inserted in this. The next form is consignor category. Category ID and category name of consignor are inserted in this. The third form is driver category, which contains driver information such as driver category ID and category name is mentioned. Next is the vehicle category form, in which vehicle category ID and vehicle category name are mentioned. Now let us see the rail load booking form. Rail load booking contains information about rail booking. Now let's add one entry. Let's add train name first. Then select the date of departure. Next, select expected date of arrival. Then select destination from the drop-down. We have already made a station list form for from destination and to destination and set it for drop-down. Same, select from the to destination drop-down. Next, mention the consignee and consignor name. Then select type of freight from the drop-down. Custom options for the type of freight are already saved. If you want some more options here, you can add them. Then add weight in ton, rate per ton, and total rate. After that, add loading-unloading charges. Next, we will mention Hamali, labor extra charges, and submit the document number. After that, let's see the cargo shipping form. Shipping details are mentioned in this form. First, select Where are you shipping option. Let's enter the International Maritime Organization number. Then select port from the drop-down and the data which auto-fetch from port list form. Then add origin. Select next to port from the drop-down. Let's also mention the destination. Let's select the next sailing date. After that, select commodity from the drop-down. You have already made the form for commodity. Commodities of different types are added in it and they are arranged for drop-down. Then mention the quantity. Also, select container type from the drop-down. For container type, we have already mentioned custom options in the form and saved them and put them in the drop-down here. After that, a gross weight and government LIC number. CleverlyWork Transpro has many satisfied customers which encourage us to serve the clients in this niche. The CleverlyWork is a platform for a perfect no-coding system for your business, creating websites and mobile apps. It also helps pre-build a demo on a portal for your business or build a business from scratch. It helps build confidence and expand your imagination and ideas for your growth. If you have any queries, please contact the mail ID contact@cleverlywork.com and the contact number is 8600099696.